Okay. Shall we get started? Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for the 24th Project Team Awards and the first ever virtual presentation of the CBC Project Team Awards. My name is Richard Bergen from Bergen Architectural Woodworking, and I am the immediate past president of the Connecticut Building Congress, also referred to as CBC. If you're new to the Connecticut Building Congress, our mission is to strengthen the design and construction industry by fostering a community of collaboration. That is why CBC's awards program is based heavily on project team efforts. Collaboration on the part of the owner and all team members is the key to the most successful design and construction projects. Outside of our awards program, typically CBC hosts monthly programs throughout the state, and since March, we have shifted our programs to a digital format. We host bi-monthly lunch breaks that are free to members and monthly programs that address key issues in our industry. We typically publish our calendar of events for the next year at the PTA banquet in June. While COVID-19 may have changed the way we get together, we're excited to announce our program of monthly events for the remainder of the program year through June 2021. Additionally, we'd like to acknowledge and welcome our new members. We look forward to having you involved in CBC and participating in our future events. We invite these new members and all CBC members to take full advantage of the benefits of membership by attending our events and participating on our active committees. It's a great way to stay informed and build your network. So we're known for keeping our schedule, and we are looking to do that for you tonight. We have a few quick housekeeping items. We encourage everyone to keep their videos on to have a more social environment, while all attendees will be muted to provide a better experience for everyone. If you're having any technical issues, please contact Caitlin Burge using the chat feature and sending a private message to CBC Caitlin Burge. You'll find that by hovering your mouse over the bottom. I think everyone is informed about how to chat in Zoom these days, but just in case. We will provide a copy of the slideshow after the event, and we'll be posting a recording of tonight's event and the individual videos to our YouTube channel. Your email reminder included in an event program, and we're also pushing out a copy in the chat box right now. There was a slight change to the schedule this morning, so we'll go over that. Typically, our awards ceremony is held in June at the end of the year, and it is moderated by the president, which is why I will be moderating tonight. At this event, the award presentations accompanied a business meeting and a scholarship presentation. This year, we celebrated all of these digitally. And if you were on our email list, you likely saw all of those announcements along with our annual report video, which is still available on CBC's YouTube channel. So tonight, we are focusing on you, the 2020 Project Team Award winners. We have a great night planned. We want to thank all of the project teams who contributed to tonight's program. We appreciate all of your quick responses and production of the videos. We understand that everyone's resources are stretched thin these days, and we truly appreciate the time and effort and talent each one of you gave to make the videos that will give us all a deeper understanding for each of these projects. Due to limitations in live video streaming for an event like this, you may experience less than ideal video quality while watching the awards and UConn videos. But you can view all of these high quality videos at your leisure on CBC's YouTube channel. Let's take a quick look at tonight's agenda. So we've already started. Around 4:10, we're going to start the All-Star Project Team virtual tour, the UConn Student Recreation Center. Around 4:25, we will start the awards ceremony and the videos. And then at 5:20, we're going to send it out to the field where our president, Ron Gooden, and treasurer, Joe Spagnoletti, are going to present the project team of the year which is always a big deal. We like to make a big deal of it. So this is going to be a live presentation to the winner. So we're really looking forward to that. And then by 5:30, we're going to close it off and break off into breakout rooms so we can have a networking session. So as you can see, we have a great night planned. And at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Jim Fox, CBC President-elect.
Thank you, Rich. My name is Jim Fox of BVH Integrated Services. I'm co-chair of the CBC Project Team Awards Planning Committee and CBC's President-elect. I would like to welcome everyone and congratulate all our recipients on a job well done. As Rich mentioned, this year's PTA award has been different, but one thing that remained the same was the dedication of our PTA committee members who worked together to plan and organize the PTA call for entries in this event. I would like to acknowledge the following members of our committee. The co-chairs, Elena Conifal and Ryan Scritorel. Members, Rich Bergen, Kathleen Burge, Katie Carroll, Ron Gooden, Marty Honorado, and Michael Schreier. Typically, this is CBC's largest event of the year, often with over 300 people in the room. Even though we cannot be together in person, you can see we have many proud and happy award winners here with us tonight. We hope to get together with all of you in person very soon. While serving on the CBC Board of Directors, I quickly learned the importance of our dedicated sponsors. CBC cannot operate without your support. Starting off, I would like to thank our evening's premier event sponsor, O&G Industries. At this time, I would like to turn the program over to Seth Duke of O&G to share a few words about O&G. Seth?
Hey, thank you, Jim. O&G Industries is one of Connecticut's largest construction companies, as many of you already may know us. We've completed projects throughout the state, and one of the things I'm proudest of is that we've touched almost every major facility throughout the state of Connecticut, from the Excel Center back in 1978 when the roof collapsed. We've done work at the Yale Bowl and a renovation there. We've worked up at the Gamble Pavilion where the Huskies play, Quinnipiac York Hill campus, several buildings up at UConn. On our heavy civil side, we're currently doing multiple projects on 84 through Hartford, and sorry about that, we're probably blocking up the traffic on you. And, we did the 91 interchange down in New Haven, the big joint venture down there. But we're always moving forward. And one of the couple things I want to kind of talk to you guys about is, number one, this year we built a solar farm in Southbury. So now our Southbury quarry is going to be powered by clean energy. The other thing which I'm really excited about, and we'll be having a grand opening, after, in the next few weeks, is Positive. It's a plant down in Beacon Falls that recycles glass and creates a product that can be used as a replacement for cement. And it's going to make our concrete more sustainable, stronger, and longer lasting. So I'm really excited about the things we've done in the past, but we've got a lot to look forward to in the future. Thanks, Jim. Back to you.
Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you, Seth. Continuing, I would like to acknowledge our corporate sponsors. They are Cohen Resnick, Oriza, Petra Construction, Save a Tree, and Whiting Turner. Our CBC All-Star team sponsors for this evening are Babbage Construction, BVH Integrated Services, and Turner Construction Company. Our raffle sponsors for tonight are MCOR, Illuminate, and Plans for Less Prime. Lastly, we would like to thank our media sponsor, High Profile Monthly. With us tonight from High Profile are Betsy Gorman and Elizabeth Finance. High Profile had announced the 2020 PTA award winners in June and ran a special section in the July 2020 print issue, which we are sharing with you in the chat box. They've graciously offered to run another special virtual publication that will go to all their subscribers in January. If you are interested in sharing your project story or advertising in the issue, contact High Profile directly. The details appear in the slide that you will receive after the event. We'd like to officially open the program portion of the event tonight with the presentation of the 2020 CBC All-Star Team Project. The Yukon Student Recreation Center project received the Merit Award in the Large Higher Education category. It involved a record 11 CBC member firms. On the slide, you will see the CBC All-Star Team sponsors and the list of CBC member firms that helped make this project a success. With us tonight to take us on a virtual tour of the Yukon Recreation Center project are Michael Schreier, the Director of Design and STEM Projects, and Cynthia Costanzo, Executive Director, Yukon Recreation. Thank you both for sharing your time with us today and talking to us about the project and the process from concept to completion.
Thanks very much, Jim. We're very excited to be here. Again, my name is Mike Schreier, Director of Design and STEM Projects at Yukon, and with me is Cindy Costanzo, who's the Executive Director of Student Recreation at Yukon and who was our client for this project. So we're going to start off and show you the grand opening video, which will give you a virtual tour, and then we're going to go through a series of still photos which are going to be able to begin to tell you the story behind the facility. We think you'll enjoy the show. All set, Lucia. Great, thanks, Lucia. So just to orient everybody on where the building is located, the image up on the screen shows an overview, an aerial of the campus, and the building, if everyone of course knows Gamble Pavilion, that's right in the center of the screen. The building is diagonally across from Gamble. It's shaded there in yellow. It's a facility of approximately 190,000 square feet, right in the heart of the campus, in Central Campus. Next slide, please. Here's a shot of the exterior overlooking Main Street, we're calling it, Hillside Avenue at dusk. And interesting about this picture is that this is a four-sided building in terms of how we experience it. It had four public sides. We're looking at the two main public entrances on the west, which is on the right side along Hillside, and then on the left side, which is the north elevation, which faces the business school courtyard. Next slide, please. And here's an aerial view from the business school courtyard looking at the north elevation, and you get to see here a combination of all the materials along the exterior which includes a rain screen panel, Ipe wood, glass curtain wall, all coming together in what has been a carefully constructed volume that we studied very carefully within the campus setting. Next slide, please.
Mike, I think this is where I jump in.
Yep.
Okay, great. Well, thanks very much for inviting me here today. Anyone who knows me knows that I love to talk about the building. But time is short, so we're going to keep us moving quickly through the building. And I'll hope to give you a high-level overview of the many interesting spaces throughout this awesome building. So what you're looking at here is this is our free zone. This is the space at which you enter from either the north or the west part of the building. This brings you into an area where students can gather. And in the next slide, you'll see another view of this space. So this is looking back towards the west side. So what you capture in this video, in this picture, is the connectedness of the building. You can see up above to the second floor. You can see across to the sign where the student body develops, which is down in our first free zone, in our first fitness zone area. But this is a space where students come and gather, where we achieve one of our primary goals of the building of creating a destination. In only 6 months of operation, we saw 62,000 visitors to this space alone. And this has nothing to do with all the physical activity opportunities in the building. In the next slide, I'll show you the spaces that are adjacent to the free zone. This is Admin 1. That's me modeling. I'm sitting in as a receptionist in this area, although I don't serve that purpose in the building for our center. But this is a reception area and adjacent office spaces. We're so proud of this space because this is where our 400 student employees interact with the professional staff that work directly with them. In the next slide, you'll see one of these offices up close and personal. And why I want to show you this is you can see individual offices in the back of this space. But what's more interesting is the space right in front of you. This is an interactive small work group area. And again, with so many students that work for us and in every capacity, every programming capacity and service capacity in the building, it was really important for us to find innovative ways to connect with our students, whether it's sitting, having a meeting, as you might see at the high top table, or just chatting with the students in some of our leisure areas. In the next slide, you're going to see another interactive workspace. We really wanted to capture this throughout this building and have that opportunity to connect with our students at many levels in the services that they help us provide. And a coveted space for us in the back is 2 of our professional staff sitting in our break room. In the next slide, we'll introduce you to our Husky Suite. This is when it's open, as it is right now, seats 135 students. This is a primary training and meeting space for us. This room can be divided in 2. And with ample technology that's been brought into this space, we can accommodate the needs of any meeting, small group, or small program as well. In the next space, I'm going to allow you to start to see some of our physical activity areas. This is one of my favorite spaces. This is our aquatic center. It's a 2-pool center, and the space right in front of you, we call this our recreation pool, with a vortex immediately in front of you, and then ample open space for lap swimming, kayak rolling, swim lessons, or just recreating with friends. The pool beyond is our competition pool. It's an 8-lane, 25-yard pool with a standard 7-foot depth throughout. What this allows us to do is have a competitive space for our club sport program. We host 39 club sports on the campus, comprising up to 1,500 student athletes. And in particular, our water polo team and competitive swim team use this space. It can quickly be converted to a leisure space as well. That large video screen that you see at the end, we can throw the movie Jaws up, put 50 inner tubes into the pool, and students come for a night of recreation and fun with friends. In the next slide, we'll move to the main space on the first floor. The first floor is broken down into zones. We have 2 of our 4 fitness zones located on this area. You saw the pool, and what you're looking at, which might initially not be too interesting, is the entrance to our locker rooms. The locker rooms tell so much about our facility and helped us achieve one of our primary objectives. We wanted our space to be welcoming and inclusive. We wanted easy wayfinding in which anyone from our community that was going to come and use our space would feel comfortable doing so and could move easily throughout the building. There is a men's and women's traditional locker room, and then in the center, there's an all-gender locker room. Our locker rooms connect directly to the aquatic center. As you look off towards the left screen, that's an equipment checkout where balls, rackets, and any other type of sporting equipment is available to students. If you were to continue looking further down to the left, and in the next slide, you'll see our very impressive climbing center. This center, I truly think, is a hallmark of our building. In this shot, we wanted to show you both the exterior view as well as the interior view. The center includes bouldering that you see depicted in the picture on the right, but you also can see our top rope and lead climbing area through the exterior view. We boast that we have the highest climbing wall throughout New England that reaches up to 56 feet. And I did promise the staff that one day I would get there. In the next slide, this gives you a few views. This would be if you were standing on the second floor. Off to your right, you're looking at Fitness Zone 3. You see the grand staircase to the left. We're very proud of this staircase because, again, this feeds into helping us achieve one of our goals. As I mentioned, we wanted the center to be easy for people to move throughout. We also wanted everything to be very much an open design in which you could see all of the activity spaces from standing at the entry point to the building. If you look up to the far left upper level of the facility, those are actually windows that look into our third floor, which includes all of our gymnasium spaces, which I'll be able to show you close up later. In the next slide, this gives you a view from the south end of the building and allows you to see our second and fourth fitness zones. Down below, you can also see some soft seating and gathering spaces for our members, yet ample students working just adjacent over the rail. Up above in our fourth fitness zone, which if you could advance to the next slide, can give you a close-up view. We're fully on the second floor, and this is our fourth fitness zone. Our Associate Director of Programming is largely responsible for this amazing space. We decided to be really innovative here and create a comprehensive functional training space. Functional training is really very popular in fitness right now. So we put in a synthetic turf area indoors and added all kinds of amazing fitness equipment to this space. It's a really fun space to be in. The next slide will begin to introduce you to our 5 studios. This is the first of 5 studios. This is our functional training area. And as you can feel, it very much has an industrial feel to it with the dark ceilings and very durable walls that that were made out of block that we can throw balls against. So this is a TRX class in progress. We also run small group functional training out of this area as well. In the next slide, you'll see this is one of our 2 general fitness, group fitness areas. This is Studio A. The sister studio is located next door. This is where we hold up to 130 hours of group fitness classes a week. Fitness programming is one of our most popular programs, and we're very proud of the fact that all of the classes are student-led. We train our own students, they become our certified instructors, and then they lead the classes of their peers. The next picture will show you our spin studio. Anyone who joins a gym these days knows how popular spin is. This is also a really popular area and was such a fun area to design. And then in the next picture, I'll show you my favorite studio. Oops, sorry, that's coming in a minute. Oh, there it is, okay. This is our Mind Body studio. This is a beautiful area. And again, the design of the building was reflective of the goals we wanted to achieve. Mental health and is a crisis on college campuses right now. So it was really important for us to create spaces that the students could connect, that we could hold classes around mindfulness. And this beautiful space allows us to do so. There is an automated bifold door, as you can look out to the two people standing on the exterior terrace. This allows us on a nice day to open that door and offer classes that are truly outside as well as inside. In the next slide, I'll show you a couple support spaces. This is part of our performance suite where we conduct fitness assessments as well as we'll hold classes for dietary analysis, dietary counseling, and the like. In the next slide, another innovative space for us is our athletic training room. As I noted before talking about the pool, we do sponsor 39 club sports. These are competitive sports at the collegiate level, and we wanted to make sure that we could provide comprehensive services for our athletes. In the next slide, this gives you a view. Actually, you're now up on the 4th floor. You'd be standing on the track, peering over the railing to our racquetball courts. We have 3 racquetball courts and a beautiful leisure space outside for people to watch the games going on inside the courts. As we move to the next slide, this is what we call our MAC court. It's a synthetic surface. What's really great about these spaces is you can host so many different types of activities, from standard basketball to volleyball, indoor soccer, but it also becomes a great gathering space for badminton and volleyball. What you'll notice as you look up towards the large windows is we do have a track that surrounds the entire facility. In the next slide, which would be oriented immediately next to the MAC court, is our 4-court gymnasium. This is a beautiful space. Again, you can see the track that runs around. And in the next slide, you can see an up-close view of our track. What's so wonderful about the track is about 75% of the track has large windows that allow you to see many of the beautiful scenes throughout campus and really capture that feel, that old New England feel that UConn is able to show you. In the next slide, as we get close to moving outside, Mike and I wanted to show you this amazing facility. This is our outdoor adventure facility. The outdoor adventure facility is home to a full complement of a rental center, as well as our bike share program. This is also the space where we organize a number of weekly day trips for our students, which allow our students to get off campus and challenge themselves to engage all kinds of different physical activity programming outdoors, led by our professional staff. In the next picture, you'll see what is behind the center, and this is our comprehensive bike repair station where students can come and repair their own bikes. And also what you see is our full fleet of rental bikes. As I said, we host the university's cycle share program. The next few slides that we'll just skip right through give you a layout of the facility, and you're welcome to come back and reference those. But as we move forward 2 more slides, I'd like to show you the final and what I think is the most impressive picture of our building, returning to where we started, which is the exterior. Just 2 more slides ahead. And this is where, go ahead.
And that's our money shot, right? I was just going to say, this is our money shot. This is something that we consciously put in. Of course, our whole design team between JCJ, BVH, and then our the whole Turner team. We put a lot of effort into making sure that what we're lighting up, and for all you mechanical fans out there, that's a mechanical room behind there on that top space. So a lot of effort that went in there. Cindy and her staff have the ability to make it play with the lights and the LED system, and it's a great shot. I just want to conclude by thanking Cindy and her staff, and I know her colleague Jay is also viewing this, but just a great effort. And to give some more context, Cindy was moving from a 40,000 square foot facility, so almost 5 times as big. So it was a monumental effort. But the stories that she was sharing behind each of the still photos in the program spaces, there was a lot of homework and there was a lot of due diligence that went on. And we talked today often about programming and analytics and metrics. And we benchmarked ourselves against the peer institutions. And so we find this, we're thrilled with the outcome and the university, and most importantly for the students. Jim?
Great. Thank you, Mike and Cynthia. As a UConn alumni, I can confirm that the entire UConn community is extremely proud of this building. It's very nice. UConn has several other videos about this exciting project on their website and YouTube channel. That if you want to see more about it, there's a nice time-lapse construction photo on the video that's very interesting. Thanks again, Mike and Cynthia. At this time, I'd like to introduce Marty Honorano to talk about the PTA judging process and our esteemed judges.
Thanks, Jim. Hi, everyone. Marty Honorado with Robinson & Cole here. I'm a past president of CBC and the current CBC historian. And for the past 10 years, I've been honored to serve as the CBC Project Team Award Judges Liaison. And for CBC, winning a Project Team Award is a really big deal because it celebrates teamwork across many disciplines. And that's a guiding principle and part of CBC's mission statement. These awards recognize that cooperation and collegiality are critical to project success and professional pride. It's important to note that 50% of the judging criteria is based on teamwork. We emphasize in our submission guidelines that entries need to highlight how every individual and company working on the project helped drive overall project success. And with this in mind, we draw upon judges who have extensive experience as project team members in the AEC industry. We look to states outside of Connecticut, not only to ensure the integrity of the judging process, but also to showcase the wonderful work being done in Connecticut to our peers around the country and the world. Every year I sit in on the judging process, and I'm always gratified to see that our judges take the CBC's teamwork criteria very seriously. This year was no different. We started assembling our panel of judges in January 2020. They were on board and ready to go as the entries arrived in March. We all know what started in March, but the judging really has been done virtually for a number of years now, so we were able to press on with the judging, and we're very appreciative of their time and commitment and their respect for our judging criteria. They're extremely well credentialed, and you see them on your screen there. Dr. Lee is a member of the faculty in the engineering department at Central Connecticut State University, and he's a returning member of our judging panel. Jason East is an architect practicing 25 years. His firm is based in Cincinnati, and he focuses on tech projects in higher ed. Robert Price is an architect in the Shanghai office of an international multidisciplinary design firm. He's been practicing 35 years and focuses on interior architectural works in the Chinese market. Carrie Johnson is a structural engineer that has been practicing with her firm in Tulsa, Oklahoma for 34 years. And Bill Long is a registered PE who has been practicing for 35 years, most currently with a GCCM firm in Philadelphia. I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you all to gear up for next year's submissions. In the new year, we'll be impaneling another set of judges and getting ready to accept submissions. We know it takes time and more teamwork to prepare your submissions, so I encourage you all to start now. When the call for entries goes out after the first of the year, you'll be glad to be ahead of the curve. Entries are going to be due in the spring. And so at this time, I'll turn the podium over to Elena Konefal and Ryan Scortero to get to the part you've all been waiting for, announcing the winners and introducing the project team videos.
Thanks, Marty. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Elena Konefal with Svigelson Partners and the current CBC Vice President. Joining me to announce the awards tonight is Ryan Scortero. Ryan and I are honored to announce the awards tonight. We've had a lot of fun planning this event. It's been different, unlike any other. And we have a lot of great projects to share with you tonight. Ryan and I will alternate announcing the award winners for each category, noting the owner and the submitting firm. As Rich mentioned earlier, a couple months ago, we reached out to all of the project teams requesting videos to share with everyone tonight. This is, of course, something that we have not done before, and we really appreciate everyone's efforts that will help kind of put this event and set it apart tonight from anything we've done before. So we're super excited about that. But we understand it's obviously very challenging to throw a video together in a short amount of time. So we will be honoring all of the projects and sharing project descriptions with you as we present the awards.
Thanks, Elena. As some of you may not know, my name is Ryan Scatorro with Alfred Benischen Company, and I'm the current CBC Secretary. Since you're not going to be able to walk the stage tonight, we're encouraging everyone to give a wave, a victory dance, or some sort of tip of the hat when your project team is announced. With the Zoom platform, the videos that we have received may appear a bit sluggish. We apologize to all of you who put forth the time and effort in creating such great videos. We've uploaded all of these videos, as Rich had mentioned, to our YouTube channel, and we'll send the link to everyone following the presentation. Now, without further ado, our first award in the category of Landscape Architecture and Public Places, large, first place winner, Yale West Campus Landscape Enhancements, West Haven, Connecticut, submitted by Towers Goldie, owner Yale University.
Previously a headquarters and laboratory facility for a major pharmaceutical company, this over 100-acre site is now the home of a research-based science campus for Yale University. The charge of the designers was to envision a new landscape framework for the 10-acre core of the campus that better integrates its many buildings with a campus character more in harmony with the university setting. A new landscape aesthetic for the campus was developed that effectively changed the character of the exterior spaces from one that was corporate and vehicular focused to one that was more collegiate, uniformly lush, and pedestrian friendly. Much needed new activity spaces were provided to promote outdoor gatherings and impromptu collaboration among members of the university community. Constructing a project such as the West Campus Landscape Enhancements required a significant effort from all team members. It is imperative to have a goal-oriented team focused on quality and execution. The owner, design, construction management, and subcontractor teams all rallied together towards a common goal of quality-driven construction that resulted in a project that Yale University research community can be proud of and will enjoy for years to come.
Summer Place is a senior community designed and built.
Give you a little sneak preview there. All right, our next award in the Senior Living Large Projects category for a merit award goes to Sunrise Senior Living of Fairfield from Wilson Construction Company for Sunrise Senior Living. Pre-construction and construction management services for this new 3-story senior living community included 54 assisted living apartments and 29 memory care suites. When Sunrise Senior Living wanted to build the newest community in Fairfield, Connecticut, they looked to Wilson Construction as their construction partner. Building on Wilson's previous relationship with Sunrise and the experience of the Wilson team, a collaborative approach was developed to ensure the client, design team, engineers, subcontractors, and vendors worked side by side with the town and municipal authorities to ensure the new community was welcomed into the neighborhood.
Okay, our next award in the category of Senior Living Large Merit is Summer Place, Stamford, Connecticut, submitted by Kenneth Boroson Architects. Charter Oak Communities is the owner.
To replace housing lost to Storm Sandy. Charter Oak Communities joined with Inspirica, a local community service agency, to develop a new building on property owned by Inspirica. The narrow site posed many challenges to the architects, engineers, and contractors. The team collaborated to determine the approximate building size and number of units and to conduct preliminary excavations. The team also worked with the City of Stamford to obtain zoning amendments and to allow residential use, and with building officials to obtain code modifications. The new downtown location offers better access to services, shopping, and public transportation. The Energy Star certified building includes 48 affordable units with full kitchens, baths, and living areas. The ground level includes the property manager, security station, case manager, healthcare suite, and a community room with kitchen. Community spaces also include a covered patio and rooftop deck. The project received funding from several sources, including the HUD Disaster Recovery Program, awarded to regions severely damaged by Storm Sandy. Everyone involved, including owners, design team, contractors, subcontractors, and all team members, collaborated to bring this important project in on time and under budget. In the words of one resident, "Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined that from my lowest point, sleeping in a car, I could live in and afford a place as nice as this. I am grateful for this opportunity and such a nice place to call home."
Our next award in the category of multifamily residential mixed-use large projects is a first-place award to Meriden Commons Phase 2 in Meriden, Connecticut, submitted by Haynes Construction Company for owner Meriden Mills 2. Meriden Commons is a 76-unit mixed-use and income housing project comprised of 3 buildings constructed to Passive House standards and certification. This is the second project developer Penrose, architect WRT, structural engineer McIntosh, mechanical engineer McHugh, civil engineer AECom, and Hayes Construction completed. After the successful completion of Phase 1, they held a lessons learned meeting at the developer's headquarters in Philly and collectively reviewed the team's strengths, weaknesses, and solidified the unparalleled success of Phase 2. The same team went on to work on concurrent phases in Hartford and Torrington.
And the winner for our next category, Civic Small, first place winner, is the James Blackstone Memorial Library in Brantford, Connecticut, submitted by Downs Construction Company, owner is the town of Brantford, and the James Blackstone Memorial Library. As a builder, the thought of renovating and adding on to an 1896 National Register library is exhilarating, but the project languished for 12 years from a lack of funding, and could have become quite daunting understanding the quality required for this special place. Fortunately, the entire team, the board, library director, staff, Silver Putroselli and Associates, trade contractors, and Down Construction all recognized that restoring this treasure was possible through creativity and fine craftsmanship. Today, administration is consolidated. The interior has been restacked with children's services now on the main level, and a beautiful new addition houses circulation, lobby, and a rooftop terrace for events. Please enjoy the remainder of the video of this beautiful space.
Our next award in the category of commercial industrial projects, small projects, the first place award goes to the Manufacturing Center of Excellence in Hartford, Connecticut, submitted by ID3A for owner Stanley Black & Decker. Stanley's Manufactory 4.0 Advanced Center of Excellence houses tech entrepreneurs with a goal of accelerating its global smart factory initiative. Stanley's commitment to Hartford and their community partners were at the forefront of this collaboration. This vision influenced each decision, leading to visual and physical connections within the facility and beyond to the city. As a fast-track project, simultaneous and flexible decisions were made to meet the schedule, driving collaboration between the team. The owner, architect, and engineers worked to create an adaptable environment with flexible distribution systems for staff and evolving equipment, while the contractors worked with the design team to provide installations which were adjusted to meet programmatic, design, and budgetary goals. Please enjoy the rest of the video.
And the winner of the Commercial Industrial Large category, the Award of Merit goes to the Sono Collection, Norwalk, Connecticut, submitted by KBE Building Corporation for the owner of Brookfield Properties. Collaboration, communication, and celebrations were the trend for the Sono Collection. Challenges for the 1,100,000 square foot, $350 million mall included a team that had not worked together before, a change in project ownership, a restricted urban site adjacent to an MTA rail, and constant vibration monitoring, and the ability to stop work on a dime if the trains were impacted. An ever-changing design to address prospective tenant needs while construction was underway. Finally, the use of specialized filigree formed plank systems for the parking garage only one U.S. manufacturer could provide, and jumbo steel beams that had to be sourced from Belgium. Please enjoy the remainder of the video.
Our next award in the category of Commercial Industrial Large Projects, first place award goes to Area 2 Experimental Brewing in Stratford, Connecticut, submitted by Petra Construction Company for Two Roads Brewing Company.
My name is Jason Mikulski, and I was the project manager for the Area 2 project. This project would not have been as successful as it was without everyone buying into the team approach. From day one, this project brought on many unique challenges. Joe DeAngelis, our project superintendent, will elaborate on our project's team approach further.
I'd like to thank the Connecticut Building Congress for promoting the construction industry profession and this team award. Thank you to the entire TRB team, Brad, Peter, Phil, Clem, Mike, Carl, and Ted, to name a few, for their support and guidance. A big thank you to the design team, Neil Huckett Architects, Neil, Brian, and Rob, along with Stantec Engineering, for their quick response to questions and unwavering enthusiasm. When the Area 2 project was started in the fall of 2017, the final plans had not quite been finalized. The TRB owners had a deadline of the end of 2019 to start brewing in the new facility. Many of the details had to be worked out as the building progressed. This is where the owners, design team, and our trade partners really came together. Between site meetings, phone calls, and almost daily visits by the team, we were able to move the project along at a rapid pace and meet the demanding construction schedule of 14 months. This was in spite of numerous challenges, not the least of which were a near-record cold and snowy winter, blistering heat and humid summer, contaminated soils, and a high water table on top of the design challenges. If not for the professional team members from the owners, design and engineering, and Petra's trade partners, this couldn't have been accomplished. In my 42 years in this profession, this has been the most interesting, challenging, and rewarding project that I've been associated with. Thanks again to CBC, Two Roads Brewing, the design team, and my colleagues at Petra for their support and encouragement.
And the first place winner under the category of healthcare small project is the Bristol Hospital Emergency Department Behavioral Health Suite in Bristol, Connecticut, submitted by Bismarck Construction Company for Bristol Hospital and Healthcare Group.
Several years ago, we embarked on a journey to improve the overall patient experience while visiting our current emergency department, built in the 1970s and renovated in the early 1990s. The first step was to create a new secured suite, enabling us to effectively separate patients that present with either opioid-caused or other issues that are difficult to treat in an open environment. Many potential issues and pitfalls were overcome during our project process by creating a project team that worked together, laughed together, and in the end created a clinical atmosphere that we could all be proud of. But most importantly, helped our clinical staff best serve our community. Sincerely, the Bristol Health team. My name is Tom Roach. I'm the Director of Facilities and Construction. And my role early on was creating the project for the emergency room total renovation, but we expedited the behavioral health unit.
We were fortunate enough to build a brand new behavioral health unit as phase one of our renovation project of the emergency room. And being an emergency medicine physician, that was so important, especially for our psychiatric patients.
It was a really great design process because everybody was involved, and we had the ability to talk to both staff and patients on a weekly basis, get their input, what worked best for them, and how to best treat a very important patient population.
This new behavioral health unit allows staff to monitor the patient safely, but also allows the patient freedom of movement to move within the unit.
The Joint Commission came and said it was one of the best ones they've ever seen in all of the country. The fabrics, the colors, just the way it's laid out, just really helps the healing process. And it is truly state of the art and one of the best around.
Our next award in the Healthcare Large Projects category, the Merit Award goes to Lighthouse Surgery Center in Hartford, Connecticut, submitted by SLAM Construction Services for owner St. Francis Hospital. The SLAM project team provided design and construction collaboration for a new 35,000 square foot ambulatory surgery center for St. Francis Hospital, Lighthouse Surgeons, Woodland Anesthesiology, and Trinity Health of New England. SLAM worked closely with multiple owners, consultants, subcontractors, vendors, and suppliers to keep the project running smoothly and within budget. The unique integration of design and construction allowed for innovation, flexibility, and responsiveness during the construction process. The design-build methodology incorporated subcontractor expertise early in the design process, allowing for efficiencies and clear communication, which resulted in early project delivery.
The Merit Award for the category of Higher Education Small Project goes to Sterling Hall of Medicine Library Renovation, Yale University, New Haven, Connecticut, submitted by Petra Construction Corporation for Yale University.
My name is Stephen Dix, Senior Project Manager at Petra Construction. I would like to thank Yale University, particularly Mary Ann Cluin and Christy Day, for providing the opportunity to work on this great project. The project team, consisting of Yale University, Petra Construction, and Apicella and Bunton, overcame unique challenges and truly focused on the success of the project above all else. Petra Construction is honored to accept this award on behalf of the team, which in my opinion belongs in the hands of the project superintendent, Terry Devaney. Terry?
Thank you, Steve. I really enjoyed working on this project, especially working within the vicinity of all the historic artifacts. I couldn't have done this project without a team effort, and especially without the collaboration with Alpacella and Bunton Architects. They're a joy to work with, and all our subcontractors. Thank you.
Next up, in the category of higher education small projects, first place award goes to the Digital Humanities Lab and Sterling Memorial Library in New Haven, Connecticut, submitted by Whiting Turner Contracting Company for owner Yale University. Designed by James Gamble Rogers in 1931, the Frank Family Reading Room originally served Yale University's Sterling Memorial Library as the reserve book room and later as the periodicals room until becoming storage swing space. Together, the team of Apicella and Bunton Architects, Whiting Turner transformed the historic library into a cutting-edge headquarters for digital humanities research. Beautifully renovated and restored, the space includes offices, breakout space, and presentation areas fully equipped with sophisticated computing capabilities. An open-ceiling glass cube serves as a striking juxtaposition to the carefully repurposed bookshelves and provides space for specialized project studies.
And the Merit Award, Higher Education, goes to Student Recreational Center of Yukon Stores, Connecticut, submitted by BVH Services. University of Connecticut is the owner.
Yukon Student Recreation Center was achievable through a fully engaged project team that worked tirelessly from concept to ribbon cutting to deliver a new dynamic hub located in the epicenter of campus. With a long-standing reputation in collegiate athletics and nationally ranked for academic excellence, Yukon now has a recreation center that supports the university's broader program to attract and retain students and to promote well-being and resilience of all members of the campus community. The project team worked in close collaboration with administrators and student stakeholders groups to gather input and build consensus throughout the entire process.
Our next award in the higher education large projects category is the first place award to the Bobby Valentine Health and Recreation Center at Sacred Heart University in Fairfield, Connecticut, submitted by Consigli Construction for owner Sacred Heart University.
Time and weather were the real concerns at the beginning, and the schedule was always posted, it was met, it was organized, it was easy. And even for my department, where I have 93 coaches and 800 Division I athletes, everyone wanted to know what was going on over here, and we were kept informed. You know, we kept the project moving. The safety concerns were always met. Everything was right on time. The weather didn't cooperate, but the guys worked right through it and did a fabulous job of getting us open on time. We worked hand in hand. It was spectacular. Well, you know, the end users are the students, and it's a place to come and feel at home, feel like it's theirs. And, you know, when you're 18 to 22 years old, you need a place to hang. place to call your own, and I think this is going to be it. Now that it's finished, it's so spectacular. I think we met every goal that we could have imagined. We absolutely would work with you again. It was a splendid experience. We started on time, finished on time. Every nook and cranny is beautiful. The place is something that me, my family, the entire student body, the entire faculty, and the entire community will be proud of for many years to come.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our premier event sponsor representative, John Gometro from O&G, to announce the transportation category as part of the benefit for being our premier event sponsor. John?
ConnDOT had classified Bridge 37 in Stanford as structurally obsolete. This bridge has been carrying traffic on US Route 1 over Interstate 95 since 1958. Given I-95's heavy traffic count and the density of the population and the businesses, accelerated bridge construction was chosen as the method for replacing this bridge. The two new spans were built alongside the existing bridge number 37, and because all of the team members worked strategically and cooperatively through all of the challenges on this bridge demolition and replacement, the two back-to-back weekends went smoothly and without any complications. Crews were off the highway and ahead of schedule, and both weekends, everything finished early and ahead of schedule, which minimized the traffic disruptions. This high-profile project was completed on time and under budget. So with that, we'll play the video, I think.
Thank you, John and O&G, for your support as our premier event sponsor. On behalf of CBC, Elena and I would like to congratulate all the Project Team Award winners. You guys should be extremely proud of your accomplishments. At this time, we'd like to turn it back over to Rich Bergen for the big announcement of the night.
Okay, thank you, Ryan and Elena, and thank you again to all the winners. Great videos, great presentations. I see Ron and Joe are in position They're probably a little cold, so let's hand it off to Ron and Joe, who are in the field to deliver the Project Team of the Year award.
We have a need a light. We need more light. One sec. There we go. It's in the dark of night, and we didn't sign up for this cold, but we're gonna work our way towards the entry. So hang out with us.
All right.
Can you hear us okay, everybody?
We can hear you fine, yeah.
Okay. We have a really nice neighborhood here. Everybody's got their Christmas lights up. It is darker than we thought it was going to be. People are wondering who's coming up to their door. All right, now you can see us better, hopefully, right?
Yes, nice balloons.
Hello. Would Bob be here? Oh, one sec. We are at the front door.
Hey, congratulations.
Bob, we are doing a socially distanced presentation to you. And hey, you can see the truck a little bit, hopefully. There we go.
Yes.
And his wife is taking a picture. Everybody's very excited. The children all dressed up nicely. And we're going to freeze out your house temporarily.
That's fine. Congratulations.
Bob, please, here's the red carpet.
All right.
One sec. I'm going to step back a little bit now. The red carpet.
You got no shoes on. Get home.
Champagne.
Thank
you.
Nice job. Good job.
Yep. Nicely themed lighting. We really appreciate it. The CBC wants to congratulate yourself, especially for all the hard work you did on that project. Fantastic job. I really love it when they give you guys all the credit because you're the ones doing all the work. And I think his daughter's pretty excited too. No champagne for you though, sorry. You guys get to have that for New Year's Eve.
Appreciate it. I want to thank Connecticut DOT, the CBC, WSP, and CJM. And the whole point of this project was transparency. And from day one, we walked into the pre-construction meeting, and that's what we did. We never looked back. Everybody worked together. Many bumps in the road that everybody, if everybody didn't work together, we wouldn't have got it done. Awesome. It's incredible.
Awesome. So much. All right, we're going to switch sides.
Thank you.
And we're going to go. Here we go. Woo! Great night, everybody. Mobile CBC Mobile One signing out.
Thank you.
All right, guys. All right.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Joe, for that. That was great.
Yeah.
Congratulations to ONG, and the rest of the project team.
We thought we were.
Project Team of the Year award.
Yeah, we parked down there with a light.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. What a night. As is typical for CBC, we end our programs with a raffle. And thanks to our sponsors, we have 3 raffle prizes this evening. In support of Connecticut businesses, we'll be picking tonight's winners, and CBC will be in touch to get you the gift certificate. It's a $50 gift card to 3 Connecticut-based businesses: Bridgewater Chocolates in Brookfield and West Hartford, Nodine's Smokehouse in Torrington, and Michelle's Pies in Norwalk. And tonight's raffle sponsors are MCore Services, Illuminate, Plans for Less Prime. So thank you very much for sponsoring. And Ryan, if you wouldn't mind, with the first raffle prize. This is for the Bridgewater Chocolates. I think we need to do that one over again. Mike Walker, congratulations. Our first raffle prize winner. Congratulations, Mike.
Tell your dad I said hi.
I will. All right, our second prize for Nodine Smokehouse. All right, and it is Tim Underko. Congratulations, Tim.
Thank you. Very excited.
And Michelle's Pies. And the winner is Christine. Yes, Christine Jablonski. Congratulations. All right, congratulations, everyone. Thank you for our raffle sponsors tonight. And also just wanted to again congratulate the Project Team of the Year Award winner, rehabilitation of US Route 1 over I-95 Bridge 37 in Norwalk, Connecticut, submitted by ONG and Connecticut DOT as the owner. So congratulations to all of our winners tonight. Before we break off, I have a few closing remarks and reminders. If you're interested in joining CBC, or if you are already a member and want to join one of our active committees, please email cbc@cbc-ct.org. All winning CBC members will automatically get a plaque. We are ordering them, and they will be delivered to one central location for pickup. And CBC staff will be in touch with those logistics. If you're not a member and would like a plaque, you can still join CBC now and get a free plaque, or you may buy one for $250. The PTA of the Year Award winners can purchase a trophy also. Please order online on our website by December 23rd. Deliveries will be made in late January. Also wanted to thank tonight's sponsors. Congratulations to all of tonight's Project Team Award winners. Thank you all for coming. Please join us for our future events. Please check our calendar of events for that. And big thanks to the PTA Planning Committee. This was a monumental effort. First time we've ever done anything like this, and really well done. So thank you, everybody. PTA Planning Committee, CBC staff, awesome effort. And thanks to all of our sponsors. If you would like to stay in network, we will break off into smaller rooms shortly, and we will be randomly putting people in breakout rooms. So thank you for joining tonight, and hope you stick around, and hope to see you at the next CBC event.